Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Do you know what? I always keep forgetting to unmute my mic. Right. I wasn't going to go live again for the next couple of days, but I had to because I've received some very oh shit. You can't make this up even if I tried. Yeah, no, I didn't say mature. I said mature. Sienna. Hi, by the way, everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's put a couple of things to bed, shall we? I was sent it, and I've deleted it because once I've seen it, I don't want it. Like I said, I've said what I wanted to say in my last stream. However, when I was sent this information and I watched it and I heard what was saying, I have to put a couple of things. I have to put a couple of things to bed. Okay. Now this is not he said, she said. Right. This is facts. Now, I've downloaded all the. How can I put it? Okay, so he's named me in history, haven't you, Mike? And I know you're listening out there. So, as an officer, right, and a former senior NCO, here's what I'm going to say to you. I don't have to prove anything because what you did tonight on your own stream, you proved to everybody of what you're like. Yeah, it's about your reputation and about, oh, I've done this for 4 years. Now, I've never said anything negative about, the unfortunate passing of Uncle Frank, and I won't. And until I see 100% evidence, as I stated last time, I'm not going to say anything any further than now. Second point, me distancing myself from you and everyone else was my choice because I caught you and all your sidekicks there in a lie, and you were trying to blame me, and you were making it out that it was my fault. The fact that your co-host contacted Max Lab, yes, I'm going to name him, and the reason I'm not going after him is because of obviously his disability, and I'm not like that. But I'm making it clear now. Okay, the thing is, you sat there and you protect that person who said something and posted something about Yoda's with Uncle Frank a month or so ago, and now suddenly Max Lab is an angel, considering that he sent a post, message someone, and I received that. Now I could show all this, but I'm not going to because I'm not I'm not as stupid as you are. Now, um, someone tried to get us all into one chat to discuss and sort this. And if I really wanted to, I could show you my responses to an individual who caused this in the first place. But I'm not going to. I said, and you say that I have been going at you, threatening you and everything else. I have never threatened you. I wouldn't waste my energy to even think about doing anything where you're concerned because you are an officer, and officers they always blame everyone else except themselves. Now, I don't care. Like I said, I've come with nothing. I'll leave with nothing. But one thing I am, and one thing I do have, is integrity and ethics. And if I've done something wrong, I will stand my ground and I will say I have done something wrong. Now, you say that I shout at people in chat. Where am I shouting? Where did I shout? That's another point. There's a couple of other things. Like you made it public, so I'm making it public. Now, I asked you about the whole situation that happened between Georgie and Max Lab and everything else, and you said you don't want to be involved in it. Now, had you told me in the private conversation, as you've already mentioned these private chats, had you told me that you already had spoken to both of them privately, why didn't you contact me and tell me that? Why did it take me 5 times? And trust me, a couple of people have actually seen that conversation. And even they were surprised that you were not willing to answer that question until I asked you 5 various times, 5 different times, different ways to give me the answer. And then you gave me the answer. So why didn't you tell me that? When you came on Discord and I wanted to mention one thing, just one thing, and that was, have you seen the screenshot? And then you went off on, oh, I'm busy, I've got to go. And then you went. Because I did want to talk to you about a couple other things. Like you mentioned the 5K, but I wanted to talk to you about the game that when we first met. Stuff like that. But you then decided to get your huffy, and then you go, what was it? Your boundaries? What about other people's boundaries? Now, yeah, I mean, if I have anyone on this stream, then I have him. It's my stream. Now, what was said when Tat came on my stream, I was extremely shocked. I mean, seeing that post, right? I've already said what I wanted to say. Now, I don't care what you or anyone say behind my back because you haven't got the balls or the spine to say it in front of me. But today you did because you sat outside my stream like you're probably doing right now with everyone else. And I don't mind. I really don't mind. You can sit there. Okay. And you can put that thumbs down. It doesn't really matter. Right. But you want to drag me through the shit. Now, if I showed everyone the conversation, especially with a certain young lady, which I'm not going to do because at the end of the day, I'm not like you. And I'm not going to fall for that little trick. And no, I've never threatened you. But I have said if you carry on and you keep my name in your mouth, then I will publicize the truth about what happened, why I no longer want to be associated with you. And something else, that night, I blocked you that night. That night when you were sitting outside my stream and you were posting single lines. And the fact that I did that after I put that message, because I didn't really care. And I am a type of person, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, no matter who, if I like them or not. Now, do I hate you? No. Do I despise you? A little bit. Am I disappointed in you? Considering that you should lead by example as an officer? Absolutely. Now, You can go around and you can take anyone on your little bandwagon there, and you can say what you like. But one thing I can assure you is that I can prove the opposite. Now, I could, after what you said on your live stream for nearly 45 minutes going on, I could be a petty arsehole and rude, but I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because I said I've moved on. I don't want to be associated to you, especially you two. And after today, the way you've behaved, and then you do the sob story, and then it's like, oh, poor me. Yeah. And you question me about what do I do for veterans? Why do you think I spent all that time learning a course to become a counselor? It's one of the things I need to help fellow veterans. And have you ever heard me go on and on and on and on about it? I've probably said it in passing conversation. So let me give you a word of advice, Mike. Man to man. Grow up. And actually do care about veterans, irregardless if they talk to me or not. Stop this guilty by association. Do what you're supposed to do, what you stand for, what you represent. Don't play the guilty by association, because when it comes to veterans, there's no lines, there's no borders, there's no restrictions. We're all a family, irregardless if we like each other or not. Irregardless if we're from different countries or speak different languages or have different cultures or different ideologies. When it comes to being a veteran, we are all in the same boat. Pardon the pun. So wind your neck in, stop stroking your ego, and do what you're supposed to do and what you set up to do. All veterans should get the same support, irregardless. Just saying. Now, like I said, I have no ill will to you or to her or to anyone else. But you can make me out to be the bad guy as much as you want, because I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, people will make their own minds up. And yes, I saw people commenting. I saw the hateful comments, the despicable comment. But you know what? They've got every right to say what they want. Because I've got a very thick skin, I've got broad shoulders. And the thing is, I can take constructive criticism. Now, if I really wanted to, and show everyone and publicize everything, I don't think you'd like that. The plotting, the backstabbing, the changes in moods. Yes, I was going through a crap load of shit, personal shit. I lost someone who I've known for a long time. And even now I'm struggling to keep my composure, because it hurts. You should know that. But I'm telling you right now, leave me the fuck alone. Don't mention my name. Keep my name out of your mouth. Stop posting shit in your Discords about me. Yeah, I'm aware. And just go on and do what you set up 4 years ago, which you seem to brag about all the time. Do what you set up to do. Look after veterans, not just the ones you choose. Every single one. Every single veteran that contacts you, you should be helping. Hi, Lisa. Don't choose and pick. I'm not stooping to his level, Mad. I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point. Because the thing is, here's now your choice. I mean, your chance. Go ahead. Yeah, hi Squid. Hi Squid. And just for the record, I've removed everyone's mods for the time being. Don't panic, don't worry. Um, I'll explain everything in detail later because I'm doing a couple of different changes. So hi Squid, Sailor Girl. Hope everything's fine. Hope baby Squid and that. Oh crap. Hope baby Squid is okay. Hope daddy Squid's okay. Hope everyone's okay. But let me make one thing absolutely clear. Okay, I wasn't going to do this tonight. I just wanted to laugh. I was actually laughing quite a bit. Um, but now you guys have got the opportunity to ask whatever you want about any of it. If you don't, fine. If you do, whatever. Um, Squid, when are you doing the next court drama thing, court case thing? Well, you know that you got a home here, so you know. I, oh crap! There was. I was going to ask you, Squid. How's the uh God, my brain's not with it. Yes, it is. Didn't wait a minute. Philip, basically, what I'm going to be doing is, besides the games, I am going to start doing special effects and actually, try to show you live how to do like 3D wounds or, how to change. The thing is, I need to set up. There's a camera I want to get that I can then connect directly to my computer. And then what I'm going to do is then, obviously, in the workshop, I'm going to show you how to make. Give like if you've got like a plastic sword or wait a minute, it's good tomorrow if I have internet, it's all right. Um, is basically is to show you how to if you make say for example you make something you've got like a plastic sword but you want to spray it you can and then I'll show you how to sand it down and then and how to give it a little bit of like aging effect and the same goes with clothing and so if you wanted to like set up like do a little fan film or stuff like that and when I put Rian down last time you defended him. You're doing yoga. Wait, what? I would like to be a tree. No. So you haven't come in to watch me then, Squid? No, no, I'm only joking. No, you lurk away, sweetheart. You know you're always welcome. You're always welcome. There is actually something I want to talk to you about, Squid, about a court case that happened over here in the UK during the riots. A young chap unalived three little girls in a playgroup, and I wanted to get your insight on that because I wanted to talk about that at some point. So if you've got time um, at some point, and then you want to touch base, and then we can have a little bit of a chin wag about it because it'd be very interesting because it's public knowledge, and it's in court. Um, but yeah, you stalk away. um, Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so going back to so that hi beach girl, how you doing? I look, I appreciate you guys, saying that side by side and everything, but you have to remember that I'm not perfect either. The fact that I was accused of shouting at chat and other stuff, you know. So let me ask a question then. So here's a simple question: if I was that bad, why was I invited onto the panel in the first place? And there's much more I could say, but I'm not going to lower myself. Like someone actually just said, don't lower yourself to that level, and I'm not going to lower myself to that level. I'm just pointing out faults that should be, take a look in the mirror. There you go. Uh, that would be a great thing to. Now, yes, Lisa, especially that because that was totally, yeah. Kamak Red Queen, I have not heard all of the split talk between you and Nation and the Ratters, but I know that Bubbles to Troop have spread the hate that worked through channels to split friendships. Well, Matt Red Queen, to be perfectly honest with you, yeah, Roger that, Squid. Yeah, I'll contact. I'll definitely contact you on other means. That's for sure. That's for sure. I promise that. So what tomorrow? What time? Your time? Wait a minute. Tomorrow? You what? You mean tomorrow? Tomorrow. Down tomorrow and Tuesday. Right. So I need to figure out what time. What's that? Yeah. Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll just call you at 4 o'clock in the morning if I have to. There you go. um, what was I going to say? Going back to Matt and Queen, Matt Red Queens. Um, to be perfectly honest with you, it was also a part of my choice as well because I already noticed there was weeks before there was certain, and that's why I sort of kept a lot of information to myself because you know it, there was something wrong about the whole atmospherics, and it's when someone suddenly appeared from nowhere, and there was also the communication with Deuce Boy, and that put a wall up straight away. So I'm partly to blame. I'll take partial blame. I should have just said no, I'm out, done. But I should have done it straight away instead of just hanging around and waiting. So I'm part to blame for that. And you can record that if you like and play that to your heart's content. Um, Shanna, I don't know what's going on, but Beach Girl, I appreciate that. Like I said, I appreciate everyone's candor and your honesty. But like I said, I'm not gonna. This is my account. This is my stream. I'll say what I like on it, as long as I'm constructive and it's critique. Whatever you and it's comment. So, and the thing is, we're all adults here. And like I said, I say I'm partially to blame. I tried to message a certain individual, but I was blocked. But I should have done it earlier. And the messages I sent were to the point, factual, but I was never rude at the end. I always said, good luck and everything. Um, they're not that. No, Kirby, I have to disagree with you. But then again, I can't agree with because I haven't watched either of them for since I've decided to, And let me also point something out. I got some really good advice off a friend, and I took that advice a little bit on board. I took that advice on board a little bit, and at no times I never mentioned anybody, but I did say if people push me, I will show it. But the thing is, when you actually try to make me show it, I'm not fucking naive. I'm definitely not stupid, But the thing is, one thing I've achieved is get you to open the door for me. So anytime I can do what I like. So tonight, this is why I've come live again, is basically you've got it there, ask me a question and I'll answer it. It's not question and answer time, it is ask me a question. And I appreciate it. But the thing is, look, guys, I know that some of you go to these individual streams and I've got that is entirely up to you and it's your freedom. I can't say, no, don't do that. I can't do that. And I won't do that. I will not do that because that's not the way type of person I am. This channel for me is more like entertainment, gaming, and yes, I am going to introduce a couple of other things. But the thing is, once this court case and everything is done, and once everything has moved on, I'm going to continue to go live. I'm going to continue to cover stuff. I'm going to continue to talk about things, and I'm going to continue. If someone says, "Oh, have you checked that out?" I'll go and do my research, and I'll come back and I go, "That bang bang bang." Yeah, I'm going to continue to do film reviews. I'm going to continue to do history reviews. I'm going to continue doing that. And nothing's going to change that, regardless who it is. And the less interaction I have with people, with these individuals, the better for them. Because for me, It's water off a duck's back. And the thing is, if they would have just listened to what I said this afternoon when I went live and just not said a fucking word, right? You know, nothing would have come from it. But hey, shit, talk about, oh, listen to me. Oh, do you know there was a. Uh, no, sorry, no, I'm not going to say that. That reminded me of something that happened the other day after the funeral. Oh, wow. Um, yeah, so Sienna Spawn, when is your next gaming live stream? I probably might do one probably in the next couple of days because the thing is, I've got other stuff to do. I've neglected one job and it needs to be done by Wednesday. So I need to do that. Uh, and that'll be done by probably tomorrow evening. It's nothing. It's quite a straightforward thing. Um, it's. I am so glad I don't pay attention to anything but my own work now. Yeah, I mean, like Squid. That's one thing I am looking forward to. I watched the DIY guy's video tonight, and holy crap, there's definitely a storm brewing. That's for sure. And yeah, and I like his new office. He should leave it as it is. That looks perfect. Um, yeah, and that's rightly so, Beach Girl. That's rightly so. And I try to, I have attempted to avoid it, and then next thing you know, there's a bloody post with my name in it, and then I hear about everything that's going on, which I'm not involved in, so I'm not going to get involved in it. And like I said yet on that stream, I'm not going to get involved in it, and I won't, not unless someone brings me 100% proof. Simple. Question: when are your next shooting game? When you shoot fake people, when I shoot fake people, you mean when I play against NPC or the AI? Like I said, hopefully, I don't know. Probably I've got a couple of videos that I need to finish editing, and they're going to go up. That's some truck driving ones that I've promised I was going to put up, but I haven't put up. So I apologize for that. Um, I don't know, I may, but the thing is, I need to make sure that I do it how can I put it, at a good time, i.e., like around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So, because I know that like the East Coast are 5 hours behind, then you got six. So basically, everyone will be fairly awake. The only problem is everyone in Australia will be going to bed. So, um, yeah, Eric. That's unfortunately that's what's happened. Unfortunately, which I've already made a statement to that effect, in regards to that. But yeah, I probably Tuesday, Wednesday. Um, I'm still learning about doing schedule streams and stuff like that. I probably have to ask someone. I probably have to get some advice on that. Um, but yeah, I am thinking about doing at least 2 streams a week and then doing a couple of game streams. Just to one for myself to decompress when I play games and just have a bit of fun. Keep watching your. Yeah, I mean the biggest here's the biggest issue with the crampons and the swamp lizard. Oh, wait a minute, another question. Spawn, you have a great evening, kiddo. I'll catch the rest on replay. It's dinner time. Absolutely, freckled. You go and have dinner. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, and make sure I have a little bit of glass. Have a little bit of white wine. Yeah. And the reason I'm not raising my voice because apparently I shout at you guys. So do as I do. No, I'm joking. Um, it this whole thing was because of one person. All this is because of one person. And then now everyone's playing the victim or the innocent party, and I'm the bad guy. Cool, I'll be the bad guy. I don't mind. Make me the bad guy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lose anything. I mean, come on, you know. I mean, let's be realistic about this. I'm not monetized, so what am I going to lose? You know, stop shouting. Okay. Yeah. Uh, oh man, I'm a waste of it. It's nice to have company. You're welcome, Square. Yeah, let's be bitches together. You be the Navy one, and I'll be the Army one. Oh god, this shit's too funny. I just can't keep a straight face. Uh, no, but like, hi Cynthia, how you doing? Yeah, trust me. If I shout Cynthia, my neighbours would hear it. Trust me. If I shouted, you would know. You know. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's at fault here. Not just one side. Everyone's at fault here. And when people fall out, right? Everyone wants to say, "Oh, I was in the right. I didn't do anything wrong." That's fine. But when you sit outside someone's stream and you stream snatch, and then right at the end, you hear someone say, "Oh, I was recording, but his live went. I finished my live." Well, I hope you're recording now, because we don't want to miss anything, do we? And the fact that you have to sit outside streams, that's just pathetic. That's childish and pathetic. Someone made fun of you on a page, and I swear, I was sent a screenshot of it. They called me old and tell me something I don't know. Yeah, you're not old. That is funny. Yeah, Squid. That's the whole thing. I don't give a shit. But the thing is, what I do care about is the fact that when people try to um, thrive off other people's squalor, when they put other people down and they lie through their teeth, or they're not telling the actual truth. Now, yes, he was right about coming onto Discord, and when I wanted to show him one thing, and then he just went in, he threw his teddy out of the pram. Fine, that's not a problem. But I never lied. The problem was it was nagging at me. That's the problem, right? Because I'm a type of person, I try to avoid crap like that. But when something starts nagging at me, sometimes I can't stop until I get the truth. And it took me 5 times to get the truth, because I already knew way before that evening. I already knew that I was going to get lied to. Wait a second, Eric. And that's fact. That is fact. But I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm just, like I said, keep my name out of your mouth. And I moved on from all the crap. But the thing is, people just didn't know when to stop. And I'm fully aware of all the crap that happened, that is discussed on Discord. I'm fully aware of the back behind the back chatting and shit talking. I'm fully aware of it, because the thing is, some people, all right, have the integrity and the ethics to say, "Hey, look, this is what's being said about you. Do you want to do something about it?" And I've gone, "Don't give a crap," because there's an old saying: there's haters always behind every successful person. They're gonna have haters behind them, and that's why they're behind me. Simple, as simple as that. I don't hate anybody. I slightly despise people, and I am disappointed. And there you go. And if you think I'm shouting, oh no, I don't care. But anyway, keep asking away, guys. Go away. Go ahead. Ask. Go and ask. Because this is entertaining. This is entertaining when you've got someone who doesn't give a rat's ass, but I'm going to make absolutely sure that you all and everyone knows that I don't give a rat's ass what was said today by individuals, and the fact that the fact that you badmouthed that one person who you called a friend, the fact that you are still in the same chat that you showed on your stream, I find that quite hypocritical, to be perfectly honest with you. That you bad talk someone, but you're still in the same chat, in the same private DM chat with that individual. That I find extremely hypocritical to this day. And to be perfectly honest with you, hadn't you shown that stream, hadn't you shown that message box, I wouldn't have remembered that I'm still in there, because the last message I sent was Christmas, and that was it. So thanks very much for reminding me. Yeah, and not just him, but I mean that's me to decide, Linda. You know, if I want to, if I how can I not trust someone if I don't know them? I can't judge someone without knowing them. That's hypocritical. It's like if I didn't know Squid and Squid would say something, and like I get told by you, Linda, that's Squid this, Squid that. How am I gonna? I'm not gonna judge Squid on something that you say. I need to get to know her first. I need to get to know that person first. And it's hypocritical that you will talk about someone, but you'll still be in the DM chats with them. And yeah, I'm still in there because there's nothing untoward, you know. And the thing is, also, here's another thing. Here's one thing that he forgot to mention, and obviously he's not that well switched on, are you, Mike? Because when you block someone, it says message hidden. You'd have to click on the message to actually show that message. Now, when you showed your screen, I'm not blocked. You haven't blocked me. I've got you blocked though. See? Simple things like that. Simple little things. Simple little things that you miss, or that anyone misses. And that's how the crampons and the swamp lizard and Bruce and all these idiots, who tried to attack Jeremy and everyone else, they make simple mistakes. And how many times have I caught these people out? How many times have I called it on their mistakes? Huh? It's just simple mistakes. And I can prove it right now. I can prove what I'm saying right now, but I'm not going to. I don't need to. I don't have to prove anything. But I tell you one thing. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. I can tell you one thing. I can if I want to, but I'm not, because I don't care. If people, I also don't talk a lot to people. People, so there's that. When people cause drama for any reason, I limit communication, so I'm not mean, and I just keep my head down. Absolutely, Squid. Absolutely, absolutely, and I respect that. But this is not drama. This is basically one person accusing another person of doing something which they didn't do. And then when one person says, "Look, leave my name out of your mouth and stay the hell away from me," and they don't, yeah, you're going to get a reaction. And I'm a type of person, I say it as is. I don't care if you're male or female. If I think you're talking crap, I'm going to tell you you're talking crap. Simple as that. And I've said that from day one. Now, some people may not agree. I get that. And I may not agree with what some other people say, but I tell you one thing: I allow people to be constructive. But this has now, I mean, technically, he's now, Mike, you've opened the floodgates, mate. You've opened that door. You have opened that door. And I've never made any threats. I've made suggestions. And I've basically gave you and everyone else every opportunity to back off and leave me the fuck alone. But you haven't. You just keep on and on and on. That's what you like doing. You like poking people, just like you were trying to poke the fleas with certain pictures you were putting on Facebook. But did I say anything about that? No, because it's none of my business. You know, I've got nothing against Yoda. I've got nothing against anyone whatsoever. And I've already said I'm staying out of that. It's got nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. But for you to behave the way you do, considering that you're a vet and that you run a charity for veterans and you then do a guilty by association, you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, there's people I serve with, I don't talk anymore because they're absolute wastes of rations. But I tell you one thing, if they phoned me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and needed help, I'd be there without question. Because at the end of the day, they're brothers in arms. It's like a family. Yeah, you may fall out with family members, but you're always there for them, irregardless. And do you know what? Here comes the sad part of this. If you contacted me and said, I need help, I would drop everything I'm doing and I would help you because you're a vet. That's how sad that is. That's how sad it is. That's my integrity. These are my ethics. That I would actually drop what I'm doing and I would support and help you. But other than that, you don't exist for me. Because you're that typical representation of an officer. Yep. I say it as it is. And this is not drama. These are facts. If I want to do drama, I'll go and get myself some acting lessons, and then I will try to get a job in a theater, working on stage, probably cleaning it or brushing it or whatever. Yeah, and there's no toxicity here whatsoever. Disappointment, yes, multiple disappointment. I am extremely disappointed, but hey, it shouldn't do, Linda. It's not, and I'm sorry that it does. It shouldn't do, but I'm really sorry it does. But you know, the fact of the matter is, this is realistic. This is realism. I really, I just don't want to, talk about this. But at the end of the day, I'd rather people ask what they need to ask, and I'll just say it as it is. And sitting on the platform and saying, "Oh well, if you got proof, show it." I don't. You don't tell me what to do. I'll show it when I'm ready to show it. Hi, Steve Amborn. Welcome to the stream. Please sit down and fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the movie. Um, I don't like this situation any more than anyone else likes. But I'm not going to sit here and be ridiculed and dragged through the shitter because of someone's ego. And the fact is that you throw the sympathy vote in there. Not going to happen with me, sunshine. That I can assure you of. You had every opportunity to just what possessed you to sit outside my stream. That's both of you or most of you, all right, and then go live and then play. Oh, by the way, Max Lab, happy birthday, by the way, and I genuinely mean that. Happy birthday, fella. All right, but the fact that you then sit on your stream and the one person who you removed as a mod and the one person that you basically didn't want to have any more contact to, you're now treating like if he was an angel. The one person who caused all this, you're the one who opened the flood door. You're the one who opened that floodgate now, not me. I told you, leave me alone. But you just couldn't stop. You couldn't stop yourself, could you? Now, I could be a vindictive. Oh, I could be very vindictive, very, because you know what I'm like when it comes to research. But put it this way, I think someone else has already done that and put it out on Facebook. But I'm not. I'm not going to put anything out there. Like I've seen a lot of digs from different people. I'm not going to do any. It doesn't bother me. Keep my name out your mouth. Mind your business. Do what you're supposed to do. The reason why you've got that YouTube channel, the reason you got that charity, start acting like it. Start doing what you're supposed to do. Either do that, delete everything, and then become like everyone else. Jump on that bandwagon, and then act like you know everything. No one's threatening anybody. Never have done. Never will do. Waste of energy. But if you say you're there for veterans, then that's a blanket statement. You then are there for all veterans. Navy, Air Force, Army, and Marines. Everyone, every single one. Male, female, other, every single veteran. Start putting your money where your mouth is instead of sitting on your platform, right? And then antagonizing other people and then jumping behind that little, I'm a veteran nation, I do, all that crap. Stop it. That's all I'm saying to that. No, you don't, Eric. You don't have to explain yourself, mate. You don't. No one needs to explain themselves to me. I'm just making that. At the end of the day, people need to either shut up or they need to just move on. Because at the end of the day, I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't care anymore about those individuals because they're trying to make me look like the bad guy. And if I really, really, really wanted to, just with everything that I've downloaded from Facebook, because I've downloaded the last 6 months of my history, everything. So no matter what happens now, I've got everything: voicemail, messages, everything, and it's gone into my external hard drive, and it's going to stay there, like a lot of stuff that I've got on multiple people, and it's going to stay there because I'm not like that. But they better get their story straight. That's for sure. I don't, like I said, I don't really care. And I just find it sad that you've been treated the way you have been, Eric, just because you talk to me and because you're a mod in my stream. I mean, I even went into someone's stream the other day. I said, "Can you please remove the mod off me?" And he did. You know, I don't want to be a mod in anyone's stream. I don't mind having people being mods in my stream, but I don't want to be a mod in anyone else's stream because when I come in there, I want to come in there as a guest, as a visitor, and sit back and enjoy the conversation. You know, everyone has the right to their opinion. I mean, it doesn't mean I agree with some people's opinion, and I'm not going to say anything. But you know, one rule for one and a different rule for everyone else doesn't work with me. Everyone gets treated exactly the same way. Hi, Roy. Good to see you again. Um, and I really don't care. I've made so many nice. I've made so many met. Let me get my words right. I have met so many nice people, even if they've no longer come into my stream. I still consider them great people. Um, I have met a lot of people on here that I have actually personally spoken to out off YouTube, and we have a fantastic relationship. We have good communication, and it's fantastic. And that is what I really enjoy. You know, so whatever people think, your choice. I'm not gonna like look. Say what you want. Say what you want. It's a shame. I must admit, it is a shame because, you know, it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, it is fun. See what I mean? I've like, guys, I know you're sitting outside because you just get to both of you just gave me a thumbs down. So it's obvious. Seriously, it's. I mean, you even started doing it on my game videos. It's obvious now, but children will be children. Yes. Yeah. But hey, you know, um, but that's it. I mean, that's why I've come on now. So you got every chance to ask what you want to ask, right? And ask away. Ask away. This is so childish. Even my wife said tonight. She went. I am so surprised at what's happened. Yeah, Sienna, that's funny. No, she actually thought like this is absolutely pathetic. And I looked at her and I went, well, what do you expect? You can't expect a perfect life or perfect relationship, any type of relationship on the internet. It's the internet, for crying out loud. People will do and say what they like, and then once you challenge them on what they've said, you're the bad guy. What's the next one I got? Oh yeah, stay tuned. There's more to come. Well, not after today anyway. But I'll tell you one thing: don't play the victim if you know you're not, because you can always get caught out. And I find it quite strange how quick I was able to get download all that information. How can you make yourself like green tea? Uh, well, how can you make yourself like green tea? Well, what you could do is buy it, right, and then make a cup of tea, green tea, right, and then make it sweet, right. So you taste the sweetness, and then after every cup of tea, you put less and less sugar in, or honey, whatever rocks your boat, all right, and then slower and slower, just start taking away the honey or the sugar or the lemon, yeah, right, until you taste the green tea as it is, right, and then after you will get used to the taste. It's just it's just a desired taste, so to speak. It's just like coffee. I used to, believe it or not, I used to drink black coffee with no sugar. And then one day, hi CJ, and then one day someone put sugar by mistake. It put sugar in my coffee, and I was drinking black coffee with sugar, and I was like, hubba hubba, that's nice. And then I thought I'd put milk in it to see what that. No, it wasn't milk. It was cream, condensed cream. And then I put some cream in. Wait a minute. She's still in hospital, but she should have her on Wednesday. Doctors wants to. Roy, what's going on with your wife? I know you mentioned something a while back, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, Roy. Just ping me. Let me know what's happened. Just at me, right? So I know you've responded. Um, DIY guys video. Oh fuck. Hi Slug. I watched that video, and even I was like, yeah, this is gonna, yeah, there's gonna be fireworks on the 5th. And the fact that Stark wrote to them without going through the proper motions, it just shows you. I mean, like, what else do I need to say about those two, Stark and freaking Deuce Boy? Good to see you, Slug. Huh. Wait, has Roy responded? Nope, not yet. So, Roy, why? I hope your wife's okay, mate. I really do. Rip dog, you're back. 0 for free. Oh, that's funny. You're gonna explain. You're gonna explain the 0 for free. Are you gonna bore us again, or do I have to yeet you out again? Oh, and by the way, I'd be very careful. Eric's here tonight. Debunked your ass. Rip dog. Go on, tell everyone who you really are. Come on. Or are you that afraid? But anyway, so yeah, Roy, if you're still here. Oh, there you go. She had a rash that was not going away and muscle weakness. Oh, mate. Mate, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I really am. I hope she's all right. I really do hope she's all right. Yeah, send my regards and my thoughts for Red Dog. You're boring me. There you go. There's your 10-second. There's your 10-second. Yoit. Perhaps they're thinking it was cancer, but the primary results showed no. That's good news. That's really good news. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Yeah, Roy, do me a favor, mate. You keep me updated on that, yeah, please. Yeah, just keep me updated on that, dude. And send my regards and my thoughts, yeah. Oh, Dwayne, hi, dude. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Go on, Rip Doggy. It was 10 seconds. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh wow! Have a guess what? My subscriber count is now 666. That's funny. That is funny. 666. I've got to take a screenshot of that. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That's funny. That's funny as hell. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that. I'm definitely taking a screenshot of that. Let me just get rid of them too. Like that. There you go. That I definitely need to keep. That's too fucking funny, that. 666. Do you refresh the page? What a crap! Yeah, you have to refresh. you have to you have to refresh the page. That is freaking hilarious. First off, you said on the New Year's you were going to stop covering the big case. Second off, you said you were going to step using profanity, and third, you were going to stop or cut back on smoking. You failed on no, 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 no. Don't delete. No, no, don't delete anything. Right. No. Okay. Right. Covering the big case. I'm not covering the big case. I am actually covering general general stuff in the case. Okay. Right. Second of all, stopping using profanity. I said I was going to cut down to be able to stop using profanity. And then when was I mean, I've sworn a couple of times tonight, but I have cut down on the profanity. So that's that's wrong. And if you were going to stop or cut back on smoking, you failed on all three. I have actually cut back on smoking. Actually, I have, because I now roll my own cigarettes. So when I roll, it cuts back my smoking. So yeah, yeah. No, you were wrong there, fella or madam, whatever you are. I don't know if you're male or female, but yeah, you lose on that one. Because if you've noticed, my coughing has become less. Well, it's still there. It's going to stay there until I kick the bucket. Doctor thinks it may be a Epstein-Barr virus. As she said, people from Germany, Hungary, and Austria are susceptible to it. He is Hungarian and had it himself 20 years ago. Oh, right. Oh, well, let's just hope that, she gets well soon, Roy. Seriously. I really do. Wait a minute. How long did you, Eric, how long did you yeet him for? Or whoever yeeted him, how long did you yeet him for? Yeah, I mean, I used to, when I first started, I must admit, like when I first started live streaming, I was nervous, so I was smoking like a chimney. But yeah, I have cut down. I have cut down quite a bit, and that's been extremely honest. But if I want to smoke, I'll smoke. That's my choice. But I have cut down. And in regards to the case, um, I have cut down in covering a lot of it, because the thing is, it's absolutely pointless. It's repetitive. Why should I continue to keep repeating everything that is the same thing? We know that every time Deuce Boy puts in a motion, right, it's either rejected, right, instantly, or it takes a few days and it's rejected. And the fact that every single case so far has been in question. I mean, it's like you're turning around and saying that, like, you know the thumbnail case and the trespass case are such important cases. They're not. They're distractions. They're deflections for certain individuals to do what they needed to do. Take care, Squid. I'll try and buzz you tomorrow. If you're around. If you answer, that's okay. If you don't, it's all fine. All right, then. You have a nice night, and all the best to all of you in the Squid home. Um, you take care. Um, so covering the case is not as important for me now, because I'm concentrating on the federal case. That one there is the important one for me. Um, I've seen DOI's video tonight, which was extremely, extremely eye-opening, to say the least. You know, so oh, you got a minute? Oh, he'll be back. He's probably sitting outside listening. So the federal course is the most important thing for me. The other two federal courses, that I don't think they're going to last long. He is right. It's not hard to treat 5 to 10 IV vitamin cocktails with and it's gone. Sorry, what did I miss on that part? He if he's right, it's not hard to treat 5 to 10 IVs vitamin cocktails with a load of vitamin C and it's gone. Oh, is that what the doctor said, Roy? Right. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, mate. I'm trying to keep up with chat at the moment. Night everyone. Baby Squid says bye. See you, Baby Squid. Good night, sweetheart. Sleep dreams. Good night, Squid. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Well, good luck to me, Rip Dog. I mean, like you said that I failed on cutting down smoking. I have cut down smoking. And you said I failed on about the profanity. When was the last time you heard me swear? What? 20 minutes ago. I'm going to swear one way or the other. That's part and parcel of my who I am. It's going to happen. That's why there's always a warning that the content is for mature people, mature individuals. You know, everyone has their own different sort of like, heads up. So what was the other one? That wasn't, talking about the case. No, for me, the most important case in this whole saga is the federal case. That's the important part for me. So I'm waiting because that's gonna be a while. But what I can discuss is the fact that the grifters, okay, are getting caught out left, right, and center. I don't see you mentioning that, Rip Dog. So why are you not mentioning that? Oh, hose picker, hi. Spawn, have you ever known anyone to get treated with cellulitis? The amount of IP antibiotics and blood work stinks. No, I haven't had that pleasure, Sienna, to be honest. Bloody hell, I couldn't read that for a second. Going to head out, also chat, and support to a good night. Cynthia, good night, sweetheart. Have a very, very good night. And I'll Yeah, Red Dog, you can, fine, you can go by what I said on there. But, things change, don't they? Like I said, I mean, I'm not going to get involved in the cases 100%, but I am going to discuss them. Because the thing is, they're all repetitive, and they are very repetitive because, nothing has really happened. Let him play. I mean, obviously, he or she is too scared to give their real identity, who they are. There's probably an outcome, but that's beside the point. The fact of the matter is that the federal case is the important case for me, and anything in between, like the depositions and people avoiding depositions and lawyers contacting the courts directly instead of going through the proper channels and that, which we found out tonight in GUI's video. Have you seen that, by the way, Rip Dog? Have you gone and watched that, by the way? Any chance? No, yes, no, maybe. So yeah, and what I do about my smoking and profanity, you have the choice to be here or not. That's your choice. So just one of those things, sunshine. Right, just like Rip Dog said in another chat the other day, that it is not a flea troll and has never been in the flea stream when it has been seen in their streams. Ooh. What? Johnny, what? Yeah, whatever. So you're telling me this is the only account you've got on YouTube, Rip Dog? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What, on the swearing or the smoking hose picker? Or talking about the court case. Actual fact, what I'm interested in. Oh, that nice coffee, that. One thing I am interested in is the fact that the thumbnail they dropped, but the trespass they haven't, considering that everything that happened on that court case, that case alone, everything was legal. That's funny. Thinking about it, that is actually very funny. That's funny as hell, actually. Thinking about it. And here's the thing. One thing, like earlier on, we're talking about subs. Here, let me tell you something right now. People are going to unsub or sub. It's their choice. I'm not going to hold it against anyone. But what you have to understand is that I'm going to continue either way. I'm going to continue live streaming. I'm going to continue playing games, decompressing, having fun. I'm going to continue to be who I am, and no one's going to change that. You know, at least I can say that I say it as it is, and I'm not monetized, so I'm not going to lose anything. You know, and that's the most important. That and the fact is that there's a lot of people who come in this stream who are as genuine as they come. And there's you, Rip Dog. I mean, I hold you sort of, you're coming here to troll. That's fine. That's not a problem. Yeah. Uh, you're a bot being rude. Now, let me ask you a simple question, Rip Dog. Are you in here just to troll, or are you in here to actually try to interact? I mean, because to be perfectly honest with you, either way, you're not doing yourself any favors because, you know, I mean, there's so many people who like to play mind games, and I don't really care either way because I've got mods in here who will deal with you like that. Uh, it, and I try to give everyone the opportunity to be themselves. Yeah. So let me ask you a question then, Rip Dog. If you're such a critic, so would you say that sending someone an email after it's been fully made a well, that they everyone knows that that individual is a witness, but an individual will still send an email trying to intimidate and try to do indirect poking to say back off, stop what you're doing? Do you think that's correct? And the fact that certain individuals are now putting up their own cash apps and PayPals and stuff like that, and the fact that people have been grifting to such a point that no one knows how much money was made. But one thing people need to keep an eye on is one individual's reprobation, the money that he has to pay back to two victims that he ripped off. What do you say to that? Yeah, that's Dwayne. That's probably one of the best sentences I've seen for a while. A little common sense goes a long way. I wish multiple people would actually think that. Linda's using the new word. Yeah. Hey, Rip Dog, you made your bed, mate. You laying it? Yeah. Yeah. Just be respectful. Now I know there's a lot of I know there's a lot of people who are sitting on the outside listening for anything so they can throw it back or manipulate it or come up with some gibberish. That's fine. It's a free world, but make sure you don't dig yourself into a corner. No, no. Who cares about that money? Is sent if you think you're helping a good cause once you send money. How do you know you're sending a money to a good cause, Rip Dog? If there's no transparency, answer that question. So here's a question. Here's a question answered by a question. Hi, Gail. How you doing? Welcome. So let me ask you a question. If you are asking for money for donations, why not be transparent? Why are you hiding everything? No one can control what they do. But the thing is, when you do a fundraiser, so why is it one rule for one person, but a different rule for everyone else? If you're doing a fundraiser and you're asking for donations, there's a difference between donations, tips, super chats, memberships. All that got nothing to do with us. Donations is different because you're donating towards a cause, right? Say donate to get a pram for the child, or get a car seat for the child, or pay for electric bill for a month or something like that, right? Or a GoFundMe for certain things, right? That's why I always say do it properly on GoFundMe or Fund Me Go or whatever that website's called, right? Or do it through the correct channels that YouTube has provided for people to do stuff like that. But there's been no, they don't have to unless you ask them. If you ask them, they will provide you with evidence of what they do with the money. They'll put it towards an operating theatre or to equipment or to installing different things into a ward on a ward. You can ask them, because donations, there has to be a record of where that money's gone. The money of a donation money is accountable. A a tip and stuff like that isn't. It's all right, Beach Girl. Yes, St Jude's, is that not like a mixed hospital for for children and adults, or is that just for children? By the way, St Jude's, because we've got a hospital over here in the UK called St Ormond Street. Well, if I'm wrong, then prove it to me. Why am I wrong? So you're telling me donations, if you make donations but you don't tell anyone, I mean, if someone spends 12 grand and they want to know where that money's gone to because of the background and the history of what's happened, it's a children's hospital, yeah. Great Ormond Street is a children's hospital as well, right? Now, if considering that the person they're getting the donations for is a grifter through and through, so what you're telling me, Rip Dog, is that you agree of what they've been doing. You agree what Lynette Preston has been doing over the last couple of years. The fact that there's been news articles about her using the child's social money, or child's check, social child benefit, whatever it's called over there. You're telling me that's okay to buy a car? Wow. Wow. That's different. That is different. Yeah, sorry, Rip Dog, no need to shout. And he has every right for that. He has every right to ask that. Why doesn't he have the right to do that? Come on, Rip Dog. Let's try to find some common ground here. Why is he? Is there more than one moon? Yes, especially when I pull my trousers down when I'm standing next to the window. Then there's two moons. Yeah, but going back, two moons. Is there two moons? I'll be howling all night. So, Rip, let me ask you this. You're telling me if someone donates money and then listens to what's been going on and witnesses stuff and then asks a simple question, what have you done with the donations that I gave you? And he gets cold shoulder and then stupid excuses and God knows what. You think are you telling me that that's okay? I mean, seriously? Wow. I got a blocked nose for some reason. And don't get me wrong, you have every right for your opinion, right? I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, hey, you can't say that. But you have every right to your opinion. But the thing is, you have to be able to receive some constructive criticism when it comes to what you're saying. So you're telling me that David Richards asking about some transparency about the donations he gave, then that's your problem if you sent them money. That's every right. You can do what you like. But the thing is, when someone asks a question, what are they afraid of? What have they done with that money, right? To be afraid to turn around and say, "Oh, this is what we done. This is what we done." Ever people, ever people, and I have to give, and I'm going to say this publicly. I give that nation some credit. He does tell people, right, if he's donated, if he's helped people in that, right. I will give him that. But the thing is, what I'm saying to you is, why doesn't David have the right to know where his donations went to? We know that he helped out with the fence and everything else, but he did other stuff. Now, he gave them, from what this is allegedly $12,000 or £12,000, whatever, and then they've received other money as well. Before this grifting really took hold, they already received money for the fence, so they already had the money for the fence. Now, if someone comes in and says, "Hey, I want to know what you've done with my donations because of I just want to," anyone who's legit and has integrity would go, "Yeah, okay, I'll send you an email with the itemizer of what we've done." And he either went, "Yep, no problem." Now, I don't know who David Richards is. He came here once, and I can't really remember what was said, but you know, um, but the fact of the matter is, right, is that a simple question which he put to them could have been answered with a simple answer. It's as simple as that. There's no, and the fact that they always seem to talk their way around everything, and then they say, "Oh, yeah," and then she goes, "Oh, I'll send you a test message." That's beside the point. Yes, I did say that, Red Rip. I said allegedly. I think that's all you can put that assuming as well, right? Because the thing is, you have to remember, 3 months people were donating, and he has spent a lot of money. He has spent them a lot of money. He has sent them a lot of money. Sorry, let me rephrase that. So I put this question to you: why is it bad for someone to ask what you've done with a donation? Yeah, he did. Oh boy. Now I need to have a smoke. Oh, sorry, it was 13,000. Is that confirmed? Is that what has he said that himself, or has someone else said that, Linda? What do you mean he's vulnerable? let me make this state. Let me make this fucking state. Oh, I swore. There you go. I swore. Let me make this statement. I would never ever donate to anybody if I don't know where it's gone to. If, say, for example, it was an official GoFundMe, right, and the information on there was specific, it was going for this, this, and this, right? Because you know, a GoFundMe, if there was a question about it, I could ask for my donation back. However, if I would never donate to anybody on YouTube if they're not going for YouTube. Um, is it YouTube Create or Gift or something like that? YouTube have a certain setup that you can actually do donations through that. 7,000 and 6,000. Right. Okay. So I know that, so for example, Doug or Paul Hembroid or whatever his name is, also donated quite an amount. And I think it was like 3,000 or something like that. And then 7,000, there was legal fees and that. So that's 10 grand, right? Over in the span of say 6 months or whenever, when it all started at first, when I started getting involved, right? Right. So no, I don't know, because I'm like I said, Beach Goat, I'm not going to get involved in any of that because I don't know exactly what's happened. So I'm not gonna answer anything on that, and I'm not going to get involved until I see 100% proof. So unfortunately, and please don't take it the wrong way, I'm not going to comment on that because it was a bit of a shell shock for me as well to hear all this. But at the end of the day, it's out there now, and you know, there's only two parties who need to deal with it, and I'm not one of them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, you know, all it takes, you know, to solve all this, all it would take for the fleas to just, you know, they can redact any personal information and they can show what they bought. They don't even have to show the company. They can just show what they bought with all the donations. Now, when it comes to memberships and super chats, that has got nothing to do with anybody. That's their business, and no one can what do you call it? No one can question that because that's part of, you know, YouTube. But however, if someone sends them a super chat and says, "Hey, this is for your legal fees, or this is for the fence, or this is for this," then that's classed as a donation. But then you have to use it for what they've described in it. If you say, "Oh, this is for you know, baguettes, or you know, for salami or pizza," right? There you go. You know, it's a stupid thing, but there's been no transparency, and I've been calling it since day one, and so far there's been no transparency. The only proof that they received any type of financial support from people was the fact they put a fence up, and even then, doubt very much that fence is going to stay up with any strong wind. So what do you do? Excuse me. What do you do? Do you call them liars? Technically, yes, because all they have shown is one. No, actual fact, tell a lie. You know, they got the fence, they got loads of toys and loads of these blow up things and lights on the fence, right? That cost all money. They got fireworks, and you know, oh, they got themselves a couple of crates of beer as well, which they failed to hide, right? Um, and they got themselves little banners, little flags of each person's YouTube channel. Now, when and you know, and then suddenly you've got all these new equipment, laptops and phones and stuff like that. It's all questionable. because before nothing was mentioned, and now it's very easy for people to point fingers, but when you actually prove the fact that there hasn't been any transparency and all you hear are excuses and excuses and excuses until you're blue in the face, and then suddenly, oh, I got a new laptop, oh, I got a new phone, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this. Must have been selling a lot of resin man sausages to get all that. Now, if it was a gift from someone, fine, but a little bit of transparency would put a lot of the distrust to bed, and it would blow everyone's opinion out of the waters because they've proven, but they haven't done that. Yeah, and in fact, from what I've calculated, if they were to use all the money they have collected, because they've been, they were grifting for the Christmas stuff for quite a while, right? And if they put all that money, they could have put a wooden fence all the way around the property. Yeah. And there's another thing, that barnuminium. They said there's no windows in there. Well, go and have a look at some of the videos from Biscuit Boy and that. Go and have a look at that. So you got double glazed doors on the front. We saw that in a video when Lloyd's RV was being removed. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of discrepancies, and everyone is missing that. So why should I sit here and help you guys literally, feed you through everything for you to then see it? I mean, someone put up 127 screenshots, and if you have a look at some of those screenshots, you can richly see. If you go and look at the videos of the banduminium that they've got, you can richly see all the you can see double glaze, what you call it, the doors and everything. All they have to do is spend enough money, all right, on wood and any materials they need to go inside that barnuminium and build richly one level house inside it. Yeah, it has windows. Orphan kitten, hi. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, post your link, Eric, because I know it's a genuine fundraiser. Like I said, you can post it in here. I orphan kitten. You know. Uh, Actual fact, I have not sworn that much today, have I? I did earlier on in my last stream, but like I said, you got a question. Ask me a question. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I know, Dwayne. But the thing, well, let's look at the positive side. With all the money that's been grifted and that they've accumulated, they could have completed that barnuminium. That place would have looked really nice. And even if they played their cards right, they could have built like a nice normal like kitchen, a couple of bedrooms, a bathroom, and stuff like that. They could have had a nice large living room, and then on top they could have put storage. They could have put a couple of rooms up there. That means she would have like a little office where they could do stuff. Um, And you don't have to delete your you don't have to delete your messages. You know, I, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I hope the federal court case is going to sort this out, and I do hope that at some point that young girl will you know find somewhere where she's safe. It's a warm room. She's got her own bed to lay in, and she doesn't have to go for all this. It's just despicable. And no, I'm not going to go in go on about it. But the fact of the matter is, it's right in front of us. And you know what I'm really happy about? I got to see Madam Mayor and Brett live tonight. It's been a while since I caught them live. That was brilliant. When I saw him, I was like, "Yep, got to go there." And regards of everything else, I really don't care. I really don't. I need to blow my nose. I need to mute myself because I'm going to blow my nose. Talk amongst yourselves. Here's the thing, Orphan Kitten. Let me make. I mean, I don't know why it was saying, but uh, before I went to my friend's mother's funeral on Friday, all right. Um, actually, it was last week when Ratta was on here. I had individuals come into my life, and they voiced their dislike and they voiced their opinion, and I respect that. And yeah, I have people that I do not want in my stream, and that's my choice. But when someone comes in and they don't agree with me or they've got constructive criticism, I will listen to what they've got to say, and and I have the choice to agree to disagree or to disagree to agree. And if someone gives me some really good constructive criticism, I'll go, okay. Now I have to give Rip Dog a little bit of credit. He said 0 to 3, but the thing is, he was a little bit wrong because you know I want to cut down. I am cutting. I have cut down smoking. Yeah, but I don't have to explain myself. But I had to explain those 3 points. And no, I'm not interested in the two federal cases because I already know what's going on. I just have to watch whatever people say. Why should I repeat whatever people have already covered? That's just that's waste of time. Why should I repeat it? Yeah, you may have a different opinion. I may have a different opinion on what's being said, but it's the same no matter what. So my interest is the federal court case because I know that's going to hit the fan. I know that's going to go tits up. That's for sure. Congrats. Why? What have I done? SMN. What have I done? Why are you congratulating me? Am I now 665? I'm no longer 666. I actually have too much to deal with lately. My mum needs me more than ever, especially in the past few days. Yeah, I hope, Linda. I don't know what I hope you can always you know come and talk and decompress if you need to. And no one's going to judge you, right? So always remember that you can come and talk. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks very much, Jessamine. Yeah. You know. Oh, has it gone back up again? Oh, thank God for that. I didn't want to be accused of being Satan. I've got a restraining order by him. I can't go anywhere near him. Well, you posted it twice. There you go, everybody. There's a link there. If you want to help out Eric with his scooter, please go and help him out. You know, even if it's a buck, doesn't matter. All right, just go and help him out. All right, yeah, all right. He's a Navy vet and he needs a heavy duty scooter. All right, so if you want to go and help him out, please do. Please do. That's why you love me. Why do? Oh, right. Yeah. No, no. You don't. You don't have to say that, Linda. You know that you're always welcome. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh no. What I was saying is that I got a restraining order from Satan a few months back. I'm not allowed within infinity, so I can't go. I can't. Well, I can't. Not. Ooh, sorry. I can no longer go to hell. So I'm either going to be in limbo or I'm going to heaven. Dr. Pepper. Wait a minute. What? What's going on, Gail? Fair warning: anyone in this chat has got conversation for two other chats that are not nice. Gail, what's going on? I am so confused. What's happened? What is happening? What's happened? What's happened? Oh, that's nice. You know, it's really weird. Dr. Pepper out of a bottle instead of a can. Seems to. God, I love it. Yes, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper again. Why? What are you going to do about hose picker? Hose picker. God. uh, when nation declared war this morning on me over this chat, they can screw it. Gail, don't you listen? Listen, sweetheart. Please don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. Just ignore it. Okay. Don't let it get under your skin. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. Okay. I'm not gonna. At the end of the day, everyone is welcome here. All right. Regardless of whatever people say about me, that's me. If people want to judge me, all right. So Gail, don't let it. Please don't let it get to you. Don't let it wind you up, sweetheart. Please, it's not worth it. Oh my God, I am so calm when I just said that. Seriously, Gail, please don't. All right. And I don't want any. Don't. You know. And there's no need for anyone to even waste your energy about anything. Just ignore it. Everyone is welcome in here. Okay. You have everyone has a has a right for their opinion. Okay. But you have to remember that you don't have to stress yourself out when you're in here. Okay. What they do in their streams is entirely up to them. When you're here, you're safe. You don't have to worry about them. Okay. I've said what I needed to say and I've moved on. And if I really wanted to do something, I could. But hey, I'm not going to waste my energy unless they keep it going. Unless they keep going. But yeah. So Gail, don't worry about it, right? Don't you worry about it. Exactly. Exactly. Water off a duck's back. orphan kitten, it's just one of those things. Like I said, I've got nothing to hide. If I really wanted to, I could sit here until tomorrow morning and take you through 6 months worth of chat. But I'm not going to do that because that's exactly what he wants and what they want. And I'm not going to do that. I want to move on. I don't really care what their opinion is. If I want their opinion about me, I will give it to them. And I really don't care because I know that I'm not to blame for the cause of all this. The same person who made a post. Uh, no, I'm not gonna go back into it. I've said what I needed to say. Yeah, it's not worth. It's not worth break. It's not worth it. That's one of the reasons I can sit here right now and I'm calm as a cucumber because I know exactly what's going on. And guys, it's not worth it. Everything was fine, and then yeah, everything was fine. Had someone been honest in the first place, and if someone wouldn't use had, if one person hadn't used emotions and the other person would have been honest, none of this would have ever happened in the first place. You know, I'm a human being. I found out my best friend's mother passed away, and it changed it changed me. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about any of them anymore. I've said what I needed to say, and I'm moving on because I'd rather waste my energy sitting on a throne. And have you seen? Oh God, I want to get one. Oh, have you seen that freaking toilet that is made that looks like a grenade? I so want that. I so want that. Oh God, can you just imagine? Oh, if I when the day I do go, I want to be found on a toilet that looks like a grenade. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, John, you have got a good point there. There has to be common ground, and there was until they overstepped that line, and that happened. That was one of the reasons. Sorry, that line has multiple ridges in it, and one of them happened today. When you got people sitting out your stream so scared that they're going to miss something that I'm going to say, and look what happened today while I was still live. Try and figure that one out. And the reason I went live today is because I wanted to get something out of the way that, I knew that certain people were not available. So I just wanted to get out of the way. And I believe that, and I'll say it again, Shara, Michelle, needs every bit of support she can get. And she deserves that support. And she's a fantastic, and I have seen a complete, I'm very taken back by her bravery, to say the least. Um, you know, But like I said, everything that needed to be said has been said, and I'm not going to waste my energy. I'd rather sit here and discuss. I'd discuss relativity with you guys. Talk about the Big Bang Theory. um, yeah, and it's the thing is, I'm in no rush to grow. I will grow. After this court case, people are going to be clutching at straws, and I'm just going to. Actual fact, when this court case is over, I think there's going to be more gaming and more other good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna write off to Paramount Studios, see if I can turn this into a TV series. I call dibs. I call copyright on that one. My idea. It happens, guys. You're gonna get this. It's happened to the best of them. You know, it's happened to the most famous YouTubers. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get things like this happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go, yep, yep. You're not worth my time, and just move on. You know, that's one thing I'm never gonna understand why you. One thing I got told by someone very early on in a private conversation. I know it wasn't them; it was someone else. he gave me that individual gave me a word of advice. Say worry more about your content than about your platform. And I was like, what? And they went, worry about your content because you can build your platform around your content. And I was like, oh right, okay. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I carry on doing what I'm doing, my games and everything. You know, So and it's funny who you meet. I mean, I've met so many nice people. I mean, I've met the expert. I've met Madam Man Brett. I've met Travis. I've met you guys. I've met so many nice people. So many nice people. And that's one thing I like about this. I like about YouTube. You can meet people all the way around the world, regardless of where they are, and you can communicate with each other as long as you've got internet and you've got power on your device. Just awesome. You know, like there's a lot of people I haven't seen for a while, and I've probably lost a few people who, you know, it's a shame, but it's just one of those things. You can't change humanity. You can't change people. Hey, at least I'm not a stray puppy. Wait a minute. Let me go to your channel. Older Gen X playing forever Minecraft. Oh, you're a Minecraft player. uh, John Naylor, so you're a Minecraft player. Interesting. Yeah, and John, just so you know, I just subscribed to you. Just thought I'd let you know. Gamer is a gamer. You're a gamer, and you're a collector as well. Right, nice, nice. But you would be a really cute puppy. Oh, Gail, what are you after? I'll be a nice puppy. That's funny. Uh, Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you see, Anonymous, you've just made a big mistake. You just made a big mistake. Oh, you stupid, stupid, stupid person. Oh, how dumb can you be? Oh, Anonymous. Oh, that's funny. What? Right. Okay. Now this is funny. I must admit this is actually and this is this is actually very entertaining. Someone has posted message a private message that I sent to MaxLab, and I know who the anonymous person is because they were stupid enough, right, to take a screenshot while they're in a program. So, oh God. And basically, here it is, right? I said, hello, you ever want to call yourself? There is a wise word advice. You can explain what you mean with talking bad about, it's in there, it's in public, Georgia, and you can tell me what you mean with that. Also, where and who gave you that impression? Okay. Now, these messages, but there's a mistake. There's a big mistake you did, right? Because don't forget, I've got the original messages. And the fact that you oh oh my god, are you sure you are you sure you want to keep these messages up? Because you're showing messages, right? You're showing screen messages that that I've got the same ones, and I find it quite interesting that you've basically made a bit of mistake down at the bottom of I'll wait the truth, right? I've got that. I'll God. Oh shit. I mean, all you basically showing is me asking for you to tell the truth. Now you you just throwing them under the bus. There's nothing wrong in those messages. You just need to stop. You just need to stop. That is funny as hell. That is funny as hell. Yeah. Well done. Well done there. Well done there, Max. Well done. Well, it's not you who sent them. And now you're saying that this YouTube person has tried to dox and threaten a disabled person and is now threatening good YouTubers that care for people and want to help out. Well, we already know who the poster is, so why he did it anonymously makes no sense. But Keep it going. I'm telling you now, keep it going. Right? Keep it up. Keep it up. Ah, this is so funny. You guys are. I must admit, you guys are pathetic. You are pathetic. I must admit. Oh, I'm glad I went live. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to laugh, go into the Facebook and you'll see a post. Oh, that is too funny. That is too funny. That is that. I mean, you can't you can't make this shit up even if you try to. Oh, oh God. Hmm. Oh my word. Yep. You think people will learn a lesson, but obviously they haven't. Yeah. Oh well. No, that was Max. Bless him. And they say, I mean, the fact that they're saying that, wait a minute, docs and threaten a disabled person. There's no threat in there. There's no threat. I'm asking him to tell the truth. Right, this is what they call, right, trying to stir up the shit. Okay. But the thing is, what they've what they've actually done is proved me right. They've just thrown himself under the bus by putting that up. By me going questioning exactly that, what's happened. And this is not the first time he's done this. Oh God. Oh, that's why I didn't bother. That was one of the reasons I said that I wasn't gonna go after, you know, and put Max out there for what he's done because of his disability, and I'm not. Even now, I'm not gonna do it. But the fact that they've richly thrown themselves under the bus and proven the fact that me asking him about the screenshot I received about everything that happened, and they've richly gone and done the work for me. Thank you. You can accuse me of anything you like. You can accuse me of anything you like. But throwing yourself under the bus and then trying, actual fact, yeah, let me hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I can't even keep a straight face. Okay, right. So that one is at 23.49. That's at 23.49. Oh shit. Because the thing is, you forget. I've got the original. I've got the original mail post here. Oh shit! This is funny. Okay, let's have a look at these. Right, let's have a look at these. Let me just take that over here. Right, let me have a look. Let me do this. Let me just check something. Right. Okay. So okay. So hello, name, whatever you want to call yourself. Right. Okay. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. You've got that one. You've got rid of that one. You've got that one. Oh, yeah, you seem to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, oh, you made a mistake. You've missed. Oh, wait a minute. Well, right. Yeah, you missed one. You've missed one, and I'm going to read it out because you now publicized that. So I'm going to read this out. So you're going to respond or run and hide and go to others like him and people and then tell them I am bullying you. A simple question that you so far have not responded to, but you can go into people's streams and sit on people's stream the way you do and spend all your money on something that means nothing to little to you. That thanks to you, yeah. So, as I know about your disability, I will keep this respectful. And if you need someone to explain my request, then feel free to ask someone and get back to me. You have a couple of hours, and I will be going live, and I will also be sending the information that I have in all in questions. So, I will leave it to you. You seem to have forgotten to add that screenshot. Don't you find that very interesting? And then the last one you put up, okay, you seem to have. um, you seem to have forgot to add the last two. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, well done there, fella. You just made one of the biggest mistakes ever. You've thrown yourself under the bus, and you've now thrown the other two under the bus. So, well done on that one. But I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at what you've done. Stupid, and the fact that you actually did it while you were editing a picture. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, because you've been told by individuals to put that chat up, but you have forgot that I have actually got that. But that is the message that I sent you to give you the opportunity to come clean and tell me the truth. God, people, I swear to God, you know, when you know that people are like now trying to destroy your reputation by putting up screenshots and not even all of them, because you'll actually see in there that I was being absolutely respectful. I was being respectful because I don't do that to anyone with a disability, right? And the fact that this individual has multiple accounts, yeah, you just thrown people under the bus, sunshine. Now, if I wanted to, I could put everything out there, but you post away. You post away. God, Jesus Christ. Oh, oh, God. You know what I should do? I should take a screenshot of the actual part that's missing and put it in there. But I'm not going to lower myself to their level. You crack on, guys. You do whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I should. Can you answer a YouTube question for me? I can try. I can try, but I can't promise. Oh shit. Yeah, go on. Oh, why do people always use him? Yeah. This is what you call 100% manipulation. This is what you call 100% manipulation. Can you answer? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Orphankin. Go for it. I'm listening. Oh boy. You can't make this shit up, can you? You really can't. You just can't make it up. You just can't make it up. You know, you give people that chance, that one chance to just back off and leave people alone, but they that's good. That's not a problem, orphan kitten. That there's actually a lot of people out there who like pets, dogs, cats, chickens, and yeah, that if you set it up in such a way, yeah, it'll be brilliant. I can't. I just can't. This is too. This is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll a cigarette now. Cough my lungs out because I think I've heard it now. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but it is funny that I mean, it's like you could richly. It's like watching. It's like reading a book and you change the page and you know exactly what's on the next page. Excuse me a second. Oh boy. No, yeah. If you're live streaming, get a laptop. If you got a computer, get a laptop. Have it running off your laptop, and then go and watch other streams on your computer. That's all I would do. Oh God, this is funny. This is too funny. This is too funny. To be honest with you, I was expecting something like this, but for them to manipulate him to post them, and not even post the whole thing, yeah. And the fact that when you post anything, don't have don't have your editing program plastered all over it that people can see it. Oh, God, you absolute clown. And if you are listening, right, they don't care about you. They're using you. But hey. Okay. Let the games begin. Let me know when you're done. Cheryl, hi. Oh, you nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, that's too. Do you know what? I'm trying to keep myself from not laughing. I mean, come on. The fact that I mean, those messages are harmless. Me asking for the truth is harmless, but the fact that you put that message up, thinking that I'd be intimidated or panic or whatever, right? And the fact that you actually edited out part of the message to make it look like I am picking on you, And the fact that you've got your editing program up in the pictures, you can't, you seriously can't make this shit up. You really can't. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So every single screenshot, every single picture in that editing program, you may as well delete now. Oh God, mate. Seriously, stop letting people manipulate you. A 1-to-1 with Megan. Yep. I know. What was it? What happened? Only a few months ago, he put up another post about someone that turned out to be a fabrication and a lie. Oh God, people, seriously, stop using people like him and manipulate him to do stuff like that. That's despicable. That you've done that is just as low as you can get. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You really can't make this shit up. People are richly. Okay, keep it going. Actual fact, you know what I'm going to do? Fuck this. You want to play a game? Let's play a game. Where are you? Where are you? Let's play a game. You want to play a game? Let's play. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do you know? In fact, no. I think you've already done. I think you've already caused yourself enough damage. So. Yeah. All right, let's see what's missing. All right, that one. That's yeah. All right, that one. Okay, so that there is the one that's missing. Okay. All right, so that one. Yeah, yep. That's the one. Okay. All right, you've not changed any of that. Oh, wait a minute. You've changed some of that. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. I've seen what you've done. You see, this is where you've made a mistake. Okay. On one of the pages, you have cut off the message halfway to make it look like that I was picking on you. But the thing is, um, yes. Mm, Yeah. You see, that's where you've made a mistake, sunshine. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that because don't you worry. I'm going to respond to that post you've made, and I'm going to respond with the actual message. So good luck. Enjoy. You've been used and manipulated. I'm sorry, but you know, your own choice. Oh, you see, now this is going against every ounce of my. Because if I respond to it, then I'm no better than the rest of them, and that's exactly what I want. But you've missed a lot of that message out. You've missed a lot of it out, and I like the way you did it. You've lost a lot of that message out. Stupid, stupid boy. Yeah. Okay. Take care, John. Thanks very much for coming, dude. Keep that. So, let me ask you all a question. You've got these people who are sitting there, all right, and they're basically putting these posts up, making it out that I want to dox and threaten a disabled person. Okay. And now I'm threatening good use. Look, Max Lab, I know that's you posting that as anonymous. All right. And look, I don't dislike you or hate you, but you're being manipulated yet again. But that's your choice. You've made your bed now. You're laying it. But the thing is, I think, go back to that message, redact what you need to redact correctly, and put the message up in its whole. Because what you've done there, you've cut a lot off that people will read that and they will get the wrong end of the stick. Now it's your choice. You've already been manipulated by putting that up, and I know exactly who said. I know, but yeah, do it, put it up. But I don't care. I really don't care. Because I tell you one thing, you keep pushing. I don't care what anyone says, because I'll tell you one thing, I can blow all three of you out of the water if I wanted to, because there's other things I've got. I can't understand why. Why continue it? You said what you wanted to say. I've said what I wanted to say. And someone actually said, find some common ground. How can you find common ground with people who do this? No, no, listen, no one, you know. Orphan, I think Gail's just messing about. Hey, Gail, don't make me move you to the back of the class. Don't make me put it up. Oh no, I'm not going to put it up anyway. I'll make a video. I'll make a nice introductory. Of course, they don't want common ground. They want to stir the shit, but I'm not doing it. The fact that they've manipulated someone to put up a private message that they've misinterpreted and basically taken out of context because half of it's missing. I mean, if I wanted to, I could put the whole message up, but I'm not going to do that. Let them figure it out, because I've got the whole message because I wrote it, and it was about 5 or 7. I think it was about 7 minutes after I received a screenshot. And to be technically, personally, I could put that one screenshot up and that would answer every single thing everyone needs to know about the whole fucking thing. but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, Gail, come back. Shell's lonely. Oh boy. And they want to blame me for saying, all this is because someone had their feelings hurt and they went and, right, okay, fuck it. I'm going to say it. Basically, all right, when I found out my friend's mother passed away, a very good close friend to me as well, okay, it hit me a little bit. So, but the thing is, um, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it as it is. I didn't trust Georgie. And the reason being is because she, without even knowing about it, like we were a close knitted group, and I had a lot of respect for everybody. But she decided to contact Bruce about legal advice. Now, out of every single person, okay, every single person I know who's a lawyer, why the fuck would you contact that individual who has caused 90% of all the problems in this whole case? Why? And then you expect people to trust you? That's when I lost trust. And on top of that, the facetiousness, the sarky comments, and trying to play clever, and then acting really straight, and then going quiet when I was talking, or and I didn't mind, I didn't care. But the fact was, I was getting a vibe off her, and I didn't. That was it. After that Bruce thing, I didn't trust her, and there you go. I didn't trust you. And the fact that other people played along, I started losing trust in them as well. Now, I was going to keep this private, but you want it public? Here we go. So I kept it quiet. And the thing is, I was also dealing with other stuff. And sometimes I'll just keep myself to myself. If I got invited onto the chat, I would chat. All right. Now, if you think I was shouted, then yeah, then I think you need to take a look at some of your streams. Calling people, calling people, see you next Tuesday on your stream while you go away to the bathroom or go and make yourself a coffee. Yeah, that's good hypocrite. Anyway, all right. And one thing led to the other, and like I just we were in a private chat. One thing led to the other, and I just said, look, I have no interest in continuing this conversation. I'm not interested, and I was polite as I possibly could. And I left that chat. Then I left that chat. Well, someone else left it, and then afterwards, I just decided to leave. Now, I didn't care. I just left. I just didn't want a part of it. And then it kept on going on and on and on and on to a point where I just, I went to a point where I thought, you know what, I'm going to see if I can de-escalate this. A lot was said, de-escalate it. So I went and I typed out a freaking message, and I put every single reason and what, why, and what, and when, how, and everything else. And I went to press send, and it says this person doesn't accept any messages from at this present time. So basically, she blocked me. So therefore, I had to go to someone else and ask them to let her know, can you unblock me? And then basically I told her, and then she came clean. And she told me what happened. That she had her feelings hurt. And then because she couldn't get hold of Mike, or couldn't get hold of Tat, or couldn't get hold of anyone else, she decided to go to the one person who just posted that into Facebook, and that one person who put a post up about Uncle Frank a couple of months ago. Right? And the one person that ended up losing his mod status with Mike, and Mike, yeah, let's see you dig yourself out of this one, because I've got proof of that. So then I tried to, then when she came clean and she sent a voicemail, everything, I've got all that. I've had that, everything fucking downloaded. But you wanted to play a game, now it's coming out. Okay? Because your feelings were hurt. You caused so much shit between people. And then you said it to the one person who doesn't understand social triggers, or doesn't understand, right, certain social triggers, and you go on and talk to, and then what happens? And the fact that you got thrown under the bus, and then you go and have a go at him. I've got all this, and then I gave you the opportunity to talk to you, and I listened, and we communicated, and I told you, all right, no matter what, I wish you all the luck. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you achieve your goals in the future. And I can prove all that. I wasn't nasty. I wasn't derogatory. I wasn't rude. I said what I needed to say, but I was polite about it. And then you guys keep on pushing and pressing. I've been told that you guys sit on your discords and talk shit, but no one comes to me and asks me the questions. Now you want the truth? Your biggest mistake tonight was manipulating Max by putting those posts. That's your doing, not mine. That's not my fault. And you know what? Like I said, I came with nothing. I'll leave with nothing. I'm not even monetized, so I'm not going to lose anything. And if I lose credibility because I'm honest, I'm going to sleep okay. I'm going to have a really good night's sleep. Why are you leaving SMN? You don't have to leave. Okay, so if you want to play that ball, and that's all I'm going to say, you've heard it verbally. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not playing your games. You want to do a blame game, you want to play drama and be toxic, then fine. Sit on your platform and do that. I had every intent to de-escalate and sort this out and say it as it is. But you just want to push people. You just want to push. You just want to, and then you sit there and glorify yourself that you are perfect and did nothing wrong. Now people are hearing exactly. I'm not showing anything because you know why? Because if I showed people what is actually said, because they're hearing it verbal. But if I showed it, it would bury all of you. I mean, I'm not an angel. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not. And this is not a threat. If I showed what I've got, it's not a threat. It's fact. I mean, you've put up a private message that I sent to Max after he, made that allegation and everything. And the fact that you're manipulating him is just despicable, to say the least. That's why I'm not going to say anything about anymore towards him or about him, because at the end of the day, that's what you want. You're trying to discredit everything I say and do. But you've made a mistake. When you put that post up, you missed some of it. Now, if I really wanted to, I could put that post up, that message up, so everyone can see what was said. Yes, I'll redact names, absolutely, because I'm not like that. I'm not like some people. But the fact that you antagonize, and hey, Mike, I hope you're listening, because you were talking about me in your stream, so it's only fair that I'm going to do the same thing. The fact that you enjoy antagonizing people, well, with me, you've made a mistake. Because I'm not going to fall for your, oh, well, if you got the proof, show it. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't have to. Because one thing you haven't got, I have, and that's integrity. Because have I put any type of post up whatsoever about this whole situation? No. Have I said if you carry on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, I will prove people that what's being said is not as true as you say it is? But hey, I am sick and tired of repeating myself. And you guys want to push and push and push and push. Okay? Like I said, here's the one thing. Why don't you, instead of antagonizing people and trying to push people's buttons, why don't you do one thing that you're really good at? And that's looking after veterans, supporting veterans, because that's the only thing you're good at. And you may know about law, you may know about this and that. But the thing is, the fact that you've manipulated someone to put up a private conversation that has been taken out of context because you haven't put it all up. Because that's the way you use him. And it's a shame. It's sad. It's very sad. But the fact that only after that conversation that I had privately, it seemed to be like it would never happen with certain people. And then what was it? What was it? They wanted to squash the beef. Squash what? I didn't have beef with anybody. Yeah, you you guys love the attention and the drama, and you always assume that, look, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care about either of you, any of you, because when all this is over, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue enjoying playing games. I'm going to continue doing what I do good, and that's enjoy myself and have fun. But you now manipulating someone and putting up that message just shows what type of people you are. Huh? Silly people. That's what you are. Silly. Now listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Yeah, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. And here's the biggest mistake. And if people don't like what I say, that's entirely their choice. Here's my mistake. The day that she said that she spoke with Bruce, that was the day I even stopped trusting you, because you just went, yeah. And let's be honest, there's a lot of stuff that's said behind closed doors that I'm not going to repeat because I'm not going to waste my breath. But I tell you one thing, I've got it, but I'm not going to do what you want me to do because you're not worth it. And if you seriously think that I don't have anything, here's a word of advice: don't play poker, especially when you've got a shit hand. And yeah, just don't play. Don't play poker. It's a very good. It's a very interesting game, but yeah, it's a shame that it's come to this. It's funny that someone said find common ground. How can you find common ground with hypocrites? How can you do that? Someone in this channel right now, there's enough of you. Someone in this channel, in this chat right now, all right, explain to me where, and I'm going to swear now, where the frick I'm going to find common ground with hypocrites. Where? And here's the thing, what you guys need to remember. There are people who go into everyone else's stream and they listen to everyone what they say. And some of these people listen very carefully. You don't see me going around apparently intimidating in channels. When I go into other people's channels, I am respectful. I respect the mods and I respect the hosts, and I will type. I will chat with other people. I will say hello to people. Hell, I went into one chat the other day, all right, and luckily I've got individuals blocked, and I'm chatting away and I'm chatting away, and then suddenly I'm getting high spawn, and that can be overwhelming sometimes. But anyway, and the thing is, I don't really care about you guys. Get that in your skull. I don't care. But I tell you one thing. Take a very long look in your mirror and remember what you're doing. only a few months ago we were all friends, and then suddenly someone appears from nowhere, and look what's happened. And the fact that communicate how that, and it was all blasé as well. I mean, I would have never. You would know. Oh. Yeah, you made your bed, you lay in it. I don't give a flying. I don't give a flying fuck what you guys say or do, right? But the fact of the matter is that you sit there and you've manipulated someone in posting a communication from me to him to find out what the hell and why, right? Because to be honest with you, okay, I had no idea. And here's a word, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks and members of the jury. I had no idea that the cause of that screenshot was due to her, to you, Georgie. It was the afterwards, when we discussed and had a chat, is when you told me the truth and you told me what happened. I wasn't even aware what was going on. And the fact that you're making me look like the bad guy. And I was stupid enough and dumb enough to contact you to try to de-escalate everything. And then you want to go and try this stunt here, me wanting to dox and threaten. What is it with you guys? Threaten. Hey, Mike, I thought you were a tough nut, sunshine. I thought you were a big man. As soon as someone challenges your integrity or your ethics, oh, I'm being threatened. Oh, poor me. But I didn't even know. That's the whole thing that makes me laugh, is the fact I didn't know. Take care, Diana. So if you want to do the blame game, how about you guys sort your own shit out in your own house? And word of advice, don't throw stones in a glass house. Like I said, I'm moving on. I don't care. You say what you like. But remember, I've got the proof. I got the truth. And it's up to me if I want to show it or not. Not up to you. But you posting that tonight, biggest stupid. You've richly thrown yourself under the bus. You've richly proved everything that I've said right. So well done. Well done. Anyway. Yeah, go on then, Lisa. You can put the wig on. You can put the cloak on as well if you want. But you can't use the hammer. No. You see, I'm a type of person, when something bugs me or something winds me up, it just nags at me. But the fact that these individuals are trying to make me look like the bad guy, considering they're the ones who caused everything, and then they throw someone else under the bus because they know he's easily manipulated. Now, I feel sorry for him. I'll be honest with you, I do feel sorry for him. But the fact that I'll say a couple of messages are missing, and it's been taken out of context. Fine, you crack on. You post whatever you like. Keep posting. And the fact that you tell me to go to therapy, pot calling the kettle, Mike. Now I should know better. I should know better. I should have known better. I should have seen this happening way back. But it was that day when someone contacted Bruce Matskin. That was the day everything changed. And I don't care if people hate me. I don't care if you don't like or whatever. But the fact that you're blaming me for something I did not do, and then you're trying to make me stand out like the bad guy by using someone who's easily manipulated. I mean, come on. We spent 2 hours trying to help the fella understand why you were removing his mod rights. Yeah. So you crack on, fill your boots, do whatever you like, but you're the ones who are going to end up getting pie in your face, not me. Because I don't have to prove anything. You have to prove me wrong. And you have to think about it. You're going to pay attention to little old me, or you're going to pay attention to the shit that you've caused yourself, and the stuff that you're supposed to be doing, and then trying to go, oh, I do this, I do that. Yeah. Now, do I hate you guys? No. No. Absolutely not. Disappointed. And I find your behavior despicable, considering someone. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'd rather go for a good shit. Well, I've got no need to fabricate anything, Beach Girl. That's the thing. I've got nothing to hide. But the fact that this is getting to a point where it's pushing me to a point where I'll show everything. And I will even, because the thing, no, no, I'm not going to lower myself to that level. No. I've got morals. Cat waffles. Hello. And at the end of the day, filling my glass with Dr. Pepper is more important than wasting my breath on those idiots. Because don't forget, once people have a pattern of behavior, you will notice it. Oh, I need to see a therapist. Okay. I'll go and if you just bear with me a second. 1 second. Hi, Spawn. How are you feeling? Oh, God, I'm feeling so down right now. Why is that? Well, I've been dealing with loss of a friend and, internet issues and that. It's just one of those things. So, internet issues, what do you mean internet issues? Oh, well, people dragging me through the dirt because they made mistakes and they did things wrong and now they're blaming me. Oh, okay. Well, you know that the internet, what happens on the internet is not worth anything. Yeah, I know that. But people are easily manipulated. And the only way you can show the truth or be truthful is tell the truth. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm counseling myself right now. So if you just bear with me. So why don't you do this, Spawn? Why don't you say what you need to say and just move on? Just change the topic. And then if you need to talk, give me a shout and we'll have a chat. Right. And what we'll do, we'll book another session for you for next week. And you can come back and have a chat and we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, right, remember, people make mistakes. Okay? It's just like waking up every morning, getting up, brushing your teeth, having a shower. People make mistakes. And you have three choices. You can forgive them, forget it, or you can confront it. And what would you do right now? Well, to be honest with you, I need to go to the toilet. Okay, well, you go to the toilet, and then we'll book the next session for next week. Is that okay? Yeah, absolutely. All right, there you go. Okay, yeah, I've had my session. Thank you. There you go. Sorry about that. Just had to go and have a chat with my counsellor there. There, right. So I've had a chat. You're welcome, Beach Girl. Here's the thing: when you're here, you are you. I treat everyone with respect here. You know, as long as it's constructive. You know, it's just one of those things. Well, apparently I had to go and see. Apparently, I need to see a therapist. I don't need to see a therapist about anything. I assure you. Just because you see one doesn't mean I have to. I can deal with my own personal issues, like drinking too much Dr Pepper, too much coffee, staying awake until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I've got my own way of decompressing. I don't need advice from anybody. I will pass. Belinda, love you lots. Thank you very much for coming, and you have a fantastic evening. Don't even know what time it's over there right now. You have a fantastic evening, and you take care of yourself, sweetheart. And thank you very much for coming. I'll see you soon. Maybe when I'm driving a truck or running around in the jungle getting shot at. In a game, of course. Yeah. Oh God, it's funny. This whole thing is absolutely funny. I mean, yeah. It just amazes me. I mean, seriously, you couldn't really make this up, could you? To be perfectly honest with you, I haven't really paid attention. You know, I really don't. I mean, most of the people that you're seeing are on the outside of the stream. So, but thanks very much for the views, guys. Really appreciate it. uh, yep, that's correct. They opened the door. Yep, they opened the door. And the fact that they use that's the worst thing that's pissing me off right now is the fact they manipulated someone to there's when you right when you get that situation where you've got an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder, and the angel's just sitting there smiling, looking at you, and then the devil's break dancing on your shoulder. Oh God. Oh God. But anyway, I'm not going to waste my energy on that crap. Not here, over there. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. And here's one thing. Okay, this is what I can't get my head around. This is what I can't get my head around. This is where I call you a hypocrite. You on your live stream, you badmouth Tat. Okay. Now that he can speak for himself. I'm just using this as an example. You sit on your live stream, and even in the past, you know, I don't know if you guys had a lover's quiff or fell out or whatever, and you're going on about being a modernist, and maybe he figured out that you were as toxic as they come. Maybe he figured out that you're a turncoat. Maybe I don't know. It's what happened between you two. Is none of my business. But the fact that you throw him under the bus, but only months ago you had him on your stream, and you want to judge me, and you want. I mean, oh God, a blind mind detector with hearing issues could figure that one out. I mean, seriously, you are an absolute space cadet. If you're going to badmouth someone, especially someone that you are still in a chat DM with, how does that make sense? So either you guys are you're scheming, or this is genuinely the truth that you got you know. But the fact that you sit there and you badmouth him, but you're still in a DM with him, that you then show on your live stream, I can't get my head around that. But then again, you've always done that. I mean, have you told other people, the people that you've spoken crap about? You know, one of them that you've manipulated to post that DM. No, well, okay. You can't make this shit up. Do you know what? It's like watching a horror film that was made in 1952, and the actors are just someone who's walked off the street and you just gave them a costume. There you go. Just gonna do that. This is how stupid it is, and I can't believe I'm wasting my time talking about this. Actually, but then again, there you go. Now you know what. Now you know why this is going on, and I'm being blamed for something I didn't do. Yeah. And like I said, until I see 100% proof about anything, I refuse to comment. I'm not getting involved in anything that's nothing to do with me. So, and here, like I said, I'm not going to lose anything because I'm not monetized. You guys are. And one thing I am going to say, I have, I think it's absolutely embarrassing for someone, and I'm saying this as a veteran, I'm saying this as a former soldier to another soldier, well, Marine, right? It is despicable the behavior that you are showing as a former member of the armed forces who is representing and supporting other veterans. This whole conversation shouldn't even be coming out of your mouth. None of this should be coming anywhere. There shouldn't be anything coming out of your mouth, right? You should be representing. Yeah, you're representing a charity organization that supports veterans. Well, fucking done on that. Did I just swore again, didn't I? Do you know, if I wasn't able to control my emotions, I would be in tears right now because, like, I'm still trying to get over the fact that I went to a funeral on Friday, and then I got to deal with this crap. And the thing is, you don't realize when to stop. Now you've opened the door. Now it's my turn. You got flying dingleberries. What the fuck? Oh my word. Well, talking about the thing is, Linda, what you have to understand is that on the internet you can't really be friends. Um, you can be associates or you can be acquaintances, but you can't be friends. Friends would never. I mean, I would never do this to a friend, and I even tried to deal with this privately. But if they want to bring private stuff into the public eye, then let's go on, let's do it. And the fact that when I turn around and I say, "Look, leave me alone," or I'm just going to show people what's happened. If you consider that a threat, then you are as warped in your mind as you are as a person. Look at that, Dingle Twins just. But then again, someone actually mentioned that this is probably what people want to do. They want to split people up, so people can't, as a group, as a collective, you're stronger. As an individual, it's just you. But I don't need to be a group or be within a group to be strong. As long as I'm honest up front and I can show proof, and that's what I do. And that's what I've done from day one. Now, they want to play this mind game and they're trying to see what I've got. But I'm not going to do that. I don't go by commands. Oh well, if you want to show your proof, nah, not going to work that way. I am, Gail. I am. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it to bed right now. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm putting it to bed because they can do whatever they like. Because I'm not going to be the one looking like a dickhead. The fact that they've got someone manipulated someone to put up a message that is not even foot correct. It's not even the full message. And you can if you read that, I've read that, and if you read it, you can take it. It can be taken out of context. But hey, that's their choice. I've got the proof, and boy, do I have that proof. So yeah, and I'm putting it to bed right now. I don't really care about them. They've made their bed. Let them lay in it. If people want to believe them, that's their choice. That is their choice. People want to believe me, that's their choice. I have no need. I have got no need to explain myself, but I'm just making sure that people understand that all this was started by a screenshot, and I wasn't even aware until I saw that screenshot what was going on, and the fact that people lied and then used excuses and then turned it and then tried to turn it on me. That just, yeah, I rest my case. Yeah, you're right. It is an emotional time for me at the moment. But like I said, I'll be a hypocrite if I didn't say emotions bring bad reactions. But I'm not that emotional to not be able to say what I need to say. And the fact that she said that she was trying to record my stream, Jesus Christ. It doesn't even matter anyway. I don't really care. Because after this court case, I don't have to worry because yeah, they need to then look for new clout. Good for you. Good luck. All the best. I sincerely do say good. All the best and good luck. Yeah, everyone will go their way because you won't have anything in common. And all it'll be is just like a normal knitting club. Oh shit! I can't believe I just pictured that. Oh boy. Anyway. Well, it fuck you. Hey, slug. Does Shizzy know that you're spreading that rumor? Oh crap! No. Bloody foot fetish. That's too funny. That's too funny. Slugs try to derail. Slugs try to derail a stream. That was derailed the moment it started. There's nothing to derail here. It's just having a chit chat. That's all. Oh god. Oh crap! Did I mention about the videos that I got? Wait, did I mention that? Did I mention that? Yeah. I got a truck driving video. Oh, hey, Slug, do you have like a steering wheel? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all go. Cheers. Thanks very much for saying that, but I'm fine, hon. I'm good. You know, trust me, I am absolutely fine. Well, yeah. I sometimes when I try to put my opinion, when I try to be, I say stuff that I want to say, and I mean what I'm saying. I may sound, you know what I mean. It's yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I play. You play manly games, manly. Oh crap! You're funny. I tell you one thing: if you never make it as a journalist, comedian, yeah, you'll definitely make it as a comedian. That's for sure. Man games, Minecraft, man. Kid. Oh crap! If I want to play Minecraft, I'll go back in time to 1970s. Oh, what was that computer? Oh, what was it? Nintendo 64. No, it wasn't Nintendo 64. Commodore 64. There you go. Now that was a computer. That where you had to write, you had to write your own programs to play a game. I'm being pegged by a space Latino. Oh shit! Some of the stuff you come out with, dude. Oh boy. I don't know. I tell you one thing, this court case has opened up so many cesspools. It's and you know what? When I went into Madam Mayor and Brett's stream tonight, I am so glad they are happy. And I tell you one thing, I have seen a change in them over the last couple of months. They look so much healthier. They seem so much happier. And that's nice to see. That's really nice to see, and it's also nice to see Travis having fun with his Tube Town 2.0. That is really nice. Yeah, that's fun. That's nice to see. Yeah. Do you know I have been to Shizzy's stream for a while? I need to pop in there at some point. Yeah. No, none of that. None of that. None of that. No, no, none of that. None of that type of talking here, young man. And that was me deleting that. You can call it the automated man sausage. How about that? Battery operated. Battery operated. Oh. Fucking wiggle wiggle machine. It's just like, when you're sanding. Here's a thing. When you're sanding a surface down. Oh, this was years ago. I walked into one block to do a block inspection, and one of the guys was sanding down his desk, and he wanted to. I mean, he loved woodwork, and he was sanding. And I went, "Oh, good afternoon, particle displacement officer." And he looked at me. He went, "Sorry, what?" I went, "Placement displacement officer." He went, "What do you mean?" It's a particle displacement officer. That's what you are, isn't it? He went, I said, "Well, you're sanding the surface down. You're particle displacement officer. You're displacing particles. You're sanding." And he went, "Oh, very fun and funny." Oh, that was funny though. That was hilarious. His expression was just funny. So when it comes to wiggle, 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 you can 4,000 years ago in ancient Babylon. Oh God, what? Actual fact, Slug. If you do a little bit of background check, you will find that the man sausage, the automated man sausage, was actually much older than that automated man sausage. Oh crap, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Have you ever been abroad, Slug? Excuse me. If anyone ever gets a chance to go to Egypt when there's no civil war, of course, go to Cairo and then go to the King's pyramids, and it's the smallest one. If you get that's all right, Ozzy. I know that you're 11 hours ahead of me. I've been in a brawl. Hey, Slug, none of that chat, mate. Stop it. Behave yourself. Um, if you ever go to Egypt, you can go to Cairo or Tobruk, and if you'll find some interesting history there. And if you ever go to Iraq, because people do travel to Iraq now, and you go to Nazareth, or was it Buruk? That's where the first major city was. I can't remember what it was called. I will too, bud. You take care, mate. And thanks very much for popping in, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for derailing the stream with your fantastic sense of humor. You have to love. You have to love the slug entry. It's just brilliant. He's a good lad. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Someone asked me, when was it? Someone asked me a while back about the bearskin that Cold Street or the guards wear, the big black bearskin. Right, they asked me, does that get heavy when it gets wet? You bet. It gets very heavy. And the tunics as well when they get wet, especially the grey coat. That freaking thing gets really heavy. Excuse me. Right, how long have I been streaming? Oh my god, 3 hours again. I don't even know what to add to say anymore. I've just come to the end of my tether to point to where I'm going to say I've got nothing to add. Let's talk shit. Let's go. Right, Aussie, what you doing? Those damn auto, not this. Well, I'm being summoned again. Hope I get to see y'all soon. Take care, y'all. Y'all. Beach girl, you have a fantastic evening. Love you lots. Thank you very much for coming in. And you know where I am. If you decide to venture back, if you ever do, you know you're welcome. You know you're welcome. And on that note, talk amongst yourselves. I've got a nature call. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I know they're not. And that's why I've said what I needed to say, and that's it. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. I tried to have it positive, um, and things are going to change now. So I'm not even going to pay attention to half what's going on. Whew. Yeah. Do you know who was it? Who was it? Do you know on Friday, right? Afterwards, I was outside in the beer garden talking to a couple of my mates, especially my mate, and we were chatting about. One of them actually is a gamer. He plays different games, and I think he plays that. What's that? Red Dawn, Red, something to do with a cowboy game. And we were chatting away, and I said to him, you know what? It's really strange. And he went, what? He said, you know, I do videos on YouTube and with gaming and stuff like that, and I'm learning about editing and that. And he went, just edit it and put it up. Wait a minute. I can't barely hear you. Oh, you can't hear me? Why not? Hang on a minute. Really? Oh, the whole time my mic's been turned down. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Vicky, Vicky, can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me? Microphone test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, you're leaving that, Linda. Oh. You take care of yourself. I do apply. I didn't realize. Why didn't anyone tell me that my mic was low? A lot louder. Yeah, well, don't accuse me of shouting because I'm not shouting. Oh. Well, Linda, you take care, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling okay. And you know where I am if you need me, right? Even when I'm doing a game stream, you can, I'm still approachable. Ciao, ciao. Adios. Arrivederci. Auf Wiedersehen. Masalama. Sayonara. I can hear you and I'm down under. Yeah. I can always turn it back down again. I don't care. Who edited the bucket? You sounded fine to me, but I have earbuds in. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can turn me down a little bit now. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, that's funny. You sounded fine to me, but I wonder how long I can go live before I start getting tired. But anyway, does anyone want to know what's coming next? Okay, I'm going to give like anyone who's doing like, yeah, you could have given. He gave you a warning. I'm so sorry, host. I'm sorry. Oh shit, that's funny. He could have gave us a warning. Flying automated man sausage. Good evening. How you doing, fams? Flying automated man sausage. Yeah. Fucking man sausage. Yeah. Oh, this is too funny. So, flying automated man sausage is now known as FAMS. Oh, I need to cough again. Where's my mute button? Oh, that's funny. That's just too flat. That's just too funny. And do you know what? I've heard other people use the terminology "man sausage." I think that's hilarious. Oh, God. Hi, Kat. How you doing? Oh God, that was funny. A host, please tell me you don't have neighbours. I'm glad I didn't cough after I turned that volume back up. Oh my God. We've got the flying man sausage, the flying dingleberry. All we need now is the walking taco. Oh, what's a squelching taco fart? Oh God. Flying hamster. How does flying hamster pants know? Oh yeah, Kat, you did. I'm glad you come in now and not earlier on. Oh, you can't make this shit up. It's 3:00 in the morning and I'm laughing like an idiot. Oh boy. No cat. Oh my God, Ammo Girl. Oh, come on. The poor camels. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Anyway, right. What's coming up next? Right, like I said, hopefully my pretty will do some streams with me. I hope. I'll also be doing some gaming streams, and I'll be putting videos up, and I'm going to start getting into a routine. So I'm going to talk to a couple of people and see when they're available, what days they're available, and what time. And then we're going to do that. Hopefully, Jeremy decided to bring a federal court case up, because the sooner that court case gets started, the sooner we'll enjoy the ride. And yeah, bless his cotton socks. He needs that. He needs that case done, because I don't think this whole thing is very healthy for him and George, to be honest. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on what's going on and about the certain things, and there's other things that we're my pretty and myself are going to be discussing on the stream when we're together. So keep your eye on that. And then at some point, I want to discuss the court case that's just happening over here in the UK with this gentleman who unalived 3 youngsters in a Lisa, was it a play school, or was it a school, or was it like some dance? Oh, it was a dance club, wasn't it? It was a dance school, if I can remember correctly. Oh God. So I'm going to be covering some of that, and yeah, I'll see if I can get some info on that. That'll be very interesting to find out. What else is there? What I will say, if anyone does have a steering wheel and pedals and has either European Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, and they want to join in, I will then let people know. Hopefully. All right, Lisa, you take care. I'm going to be calling it a bit in a minute anyway. And hopefully we can get like a convoy going. I mean, you can get a maximum of 8 people in a convoy, but obviously some people lose connections and stuff like that. You're going to get that. And I probably, I'll probably might put a password out or whatever. Let's see what happens. Because you're always going to get some clown wanting to join and cause problems. You just kick them out. That's the best thing about doing convoys. You can kick people out or, block them from joining again. Oh, is that what happened in Walmart? Dance club spawn. Taylor Swift dance club. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was a dance club. Yeah. What a sicko. Those poor little angels hadn't. Yeah, it's such a shame. It is such a shame. But the thing is, he was named, and his picture was put out there, and he even started whining and complaining in court to a point where they had to take him down into the cells because he couldn't handle the fact that he's got 52 years in jail. Yeah. Hey, Kat, explain to me, if you got a permanent restraining order and you have to be, you see, I've never been able to, hang on a second. You see, good night, Lisa, sweetheart. Have a good night. Hugs. Okay, I've got none of that. There's a steering wheel. No. I'm not going to be responsible if you get. Yeah. Ask your husband to buy you a steering wheel for gaming. And no, I'm only joking. Kat, let me ask you a question. If you got a restraining order, right, and the person is already in the building, but you walk in, can they refuse to leave if they're there? Because I know that from what I've heard is that if Jeremy walks into somewhere and one of them is there, they have to leave. I know that's true. I know that. So why is he, if he refused to leave, couldn't Jeremy then call the police and tell the police that he's breaking the restraining order? Would that not be a way, No, it's all right, SMN. You do well, mate. you keep doing what you're doing. You've cheered me up, that's for sure. They have to leave, right? Okay. Irregardless if they were there first or not. Yeah, well, we already know about Levy County won't do nothing. Okay, Lisa, right. But yeah, I'll touch base with me on Facebook and we'll chat about that. So was that discussed on What the Hell's Tonight, was it? Because I'm going to go and check that out in a bit when I'm done here. And I presume Chiefland police didn't do anything. What is going on in Florida? It's not making any sense why the police are behaving like this. It's a federal restraining order. Is Chiefland? Yeah, Chiefland is in Levy County. I'm sure it is. Is it? Yeah. I was doing some research. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, you were there. Oh shit! Front row seats to that crap. That's insane. That's just insane. I can't understand why these two seem to just keep on doing this. Why can't they just, you know? Yeah, I'm on there. Anyway, you go to bed. I'll contact you. Tell you where I'll contact you. That's insane. Yeah. There must be something going on. There must be something going on because none of this is making any sense. Why the sheriff department and Levy County Police, the PD, not doing anything about this? It's like that restraining order is a joke. Or it's just it's just a joke for them. But anyway, guys, I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to call it a night because even I need my peace and quiet and decompression. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks very much for your support and your understanding. But I won't be touching the topics that I've discussed earlier on today and tonight. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. I'm done with them. And they can do what they like. But all I can say, they need to step very carefully what they say and do. Because don't forget, I've got proof as well. But anyway, thanks everybody. Have a good night. Be safe. Be good. Be positive. And remember, there's a reason why haters are behind successful people. There's a reason for that. Remember that. And you have the choice. Well, yeah, I am kicking you out, Gail. I've got to close the bar at some point. This is not an all-night bar. You too, yes, amen. God bless you, and have a very good night, guys. And again, enjoy the 2 minutes. So please start collecting your property and put your jacket on and your boots on and start making your way to the exit. Love you lots, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Ta-ta.